Pit, the little show about big things. It is Monday, July 11th. I hope you're doing well, everybody. Woo! Looks like a rainy day. I thought it was going to be a nice sunny day so I could sit in the pool today, but it didn't look like that's going to happen. Or if I could still jump in. I mean, I might just do that anyway, just to say hell with it. I might still jump in since Monday is the only day off I have. Finally have a day off, and it rains. It's just my luck. How you guys doing, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Today is Monday, July 11th here, Oceans Pit. Just hope you had a good weekend. Hope you went out and supported live entertainment and you supported local establishments. We had an incredible weekend, folks. But before we get into all the details, let's take care of some business. Let's thank our good friends from McCampbell Law Group, Roy McCampbell, attorney at law, a statewide law practice that is client-focused and results-driven. If you're looking for a lawyer, a good guy, and gets the job done, call my buddy Roy at 708-275-4264. Then my good buddy Sal from Deutsch Power Center, the Great Lakes, servicing the construction and diesel industry in the Chicagoland area for the last 100 years. Call my buddy Sal at 224-276-6650. I hope you're using some of these sponsors, folks, because I'm telling you something. You can get a lot of great deals if you mention Oceans Pit, and you can support local establishments. So make these calls if any of this stuff can interest what you guys do. For instance, like my wife, Laura Ocean's a credit card processing company, increases profits while reducing credit card fees. If you run credit cards in your business, whatever, try her out. Check out Laura Ocean Solutions. You know you can't go wrong with that. It's going to be great. Let's get to my good buddy Sal, my good buddy Lou from Airtight Windows. Airtight Windows siding specialist, family owned for 30 years for honesty and quality. Do it right with Airtight. You know, guys, you know that everybody needs windows. Certain time of the year, certain time in everybody's home. Excuse me. We all need windows. So give Lou a call at 708-788-5000. And if you're looking for a job, Airtight Windows is now hiring. That's right, folks. Airtight is growing. Join the Airtight team. Looking for a full-time experienced salesperson, experienced installer, a part-time experienced measure person. Call Lou directly at 708-652-5000. Be part of the Airtight family business and grow strong with our good friends from Airtight Windows. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Don Esteban Cigars, hand roll right from Florida, right to your door. Javier, 727-366-7526. I know a lot of my listeners have been calling Don Esteban, and I know the men smoke, because even a couple of the women I know have ordered from Don Esteban. So great company if you love cigar smokes and you like them hand rolled right to your house. So you can watch Oceans Pit on on Twitter, and you can watch it on YouTube. Absolutely, folks. And let's go with our good friends from Trico Hair Experts. You know, guys, the hats, men have been doing it for years. You know, when we got to a certain age, you know about that I got that stuff done with my hair. It could be done. It's fantastic, and it's inexpensive, and it can work for you. Women and kids are using it now too. So Trico Hair Experts are right out of Rosemont. Carmela and Anthony, call them at 773-999-7888. That's right. And check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call to book a show at 847-769-8609. Now, we got some people here. Let's say Tony Toto. Oh, yeah, 290 was great. Albert, how you doing? I hope you're doing. Isabella, great seeing you. She's back from Mexico. Welcome, my good buddy Daryl Armanstad, the professor. I'll see Daryl this Saturday at Rock and Relief. We're going to give you some more details about that Saturday afternoon. Denise, what was the phone number again for your attorney? All right, Denise, if you look at the bottom of the screen, I'll bring it up for you, folks. Right there is a lawyer, Roy McCampbell. And his number, Denise, is 708-275-4264. That's 708-275-4264. His name is Roy McCampbell. Denise, you tell him Tonio sent you, and he'll take care of you. because he gets the job done right. That's right. So great. I'm glad you guys are asking that. So give him a call, Denise. He will take care of you. All right. So thank you guys. What a great Danny Monday, everybody. What a great day it was. What a great weekend. It started, folks, Thursday, concert in the park, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, right on the water there with my good pal Ryan O'Ryan and, of course, Billy Saratella from Oceans Rat Pack. What a great event that was, right by the water, great crowd. It was just a fantastic day. Friday, we kicked it off again at Chicago Prime, and it was always a great time at Prime. Saturday, making our debut at Pier 290, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Now, technically, we were promoting it that we were going to be there the outside. Unfortunately, that changed like the day before the booking of the show. Our show started at 7 o'clock till 11 o'clock, and it was inside. So it was a little confusing with people because some people thought we were outside, but it was a slammed, packed adventure. And boy, I can't begin to thank everybody that took time to come out to Lake Geneva, Wisconsin and spend the night there with us because Taylor and the staff, I don't think they were ready for all that stuff that hit them inside the restaurant. Remember, because they have a beautiful outside on both sides, and a lot of the bands, they were worried about volume because we are a little loud, as you all know. But we're going back there in August 17th, Saturday, August 17th. We'll be back at Pier 290. August 20th, Saturday, we'll be at Mars outside. So a lot of stuff back to Wisconsin again. But it was incredible. Yvette, how you doing? Danny, everybody's doing good. Isabella coming back from Mexico today. All right, Isabella, well, I hope you had a good trip in Mexico. So Pier 290 was great. Great seeing Dolly McCarthy. Great seeing my whole family, Marissa, Nina, Nico, Eric. My wife, Laura, came. Nico's parents, cousin Rhonda, Antonelli's. It was great seeing Joey Spins and Cindy for her birthday, which her birthday is today, but they celebrated on Friday. And everybody, my old friend Tommy Ford and Mickey and Dino Sisto from Zaza's and Joey from Capri. I mean, it was just one thing. And, of course, the incredible job by Ryan O'Ryan and Tony Toto. Over the top excitement. Great seeing Joni and Ray Morelli and everybody there. It was just a great time. It was like old Jilly's, cousin Tommy and Sonny were there. So it was like old Jilly's kind of atmosphere because it was at nighttime and because it was inside seeing all those people. So it was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to do it again. Then, just when I thought, it was a long night. We played to 11. We probably didn't get home till 1 o'clock. Richard Hamlin, how you doing? August 20th, Mars. Yeah, but Pier 290, folks, August 17th. Get to Pier 290, August 17th. Nighttime fun outside this time. It's going to be fun. So, 2 Chance. Anyway, and what I do, August what? August 13th. I'm sorry. August 13th is Saturday, Pier 290, and then August 20th is Mars. So, yeah, a lot of fun. And then, so we had a long night and didn't get much sleep. I had to wake up Sunday and go right back to work. Because you know me, I'm the hardest working guy out there. At least I try to be. And we did a place called An Antonio's, and we were there last year. A great crowd outside their little patio. And it was great seeing, of course, my good pal Jerry Jams did a great job. But great seeing everybody over there. Danny was there, and Dave and Pam again. They came out Friday, and Erica again. Erica was there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I love you, Erica, and Sunday. Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. You guys are the best. Rosemary, hope you're well. Hello, Tanuda. Thanks for coming Sunday. And some of your friends that came out to see us at An Antonio's. Anantino's. What a great place. Food is good. Nanette and their staff, they do a great job. But we're going back there again in August. Well, what are you possibly doing August 12th? I don't know what I'm doing off the top of my head, but it's a Friday. I know that. So I will be working at Chicago Prime, Albert. I hope you're doing well. Yvette, you sure are. Well, Yvette, I'm trying to be a hard worker. I have to. So let me tell you how hard we're working this week. We got a lot of good stuff, folks. Tomorrow is a show at Butterfield Country Club for Italian night. Me and Jerry Jam total. So that's tomorrow. Wednesday we're off, but Thursday we go down to the Berkeley, in the beautiful town of Berkeley, Illinois. Concert in the park, outside under the gazebo. Rhino Ryan and Tony Toto. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's this Thursday. Friday will be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Saturday is a private event, folks, for my good buddy, the Gulo family. So we will be in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin at night in Lake Geneva. But during the day, Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, my good friend Joe Cantafio is putting on this thing called Rock and Relief for Team Rubicon, and it's going to be at Rosie O'Hare's in East Dundee. Me and the Professor Daryl Armenstadt will be there at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 o'clock to 1:45. Daryl, it's a 45-minute set, brother, in and out, and it's going to be a good cause. A lot of great bands playing for Rock and Relief. Jimmy Sands and the Cons will be there, of course. Jimmy Sands of Shadows of the Night. The Cave Dwellers, Rick and the Boys, Seventh Heaven, and a lot of other great bands. That's Saturday, July 16th, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I kick it off, Rock and Relief with Daryl Armenstadt at the beautiful place called Rosie O'Hare's in East Dundee, Illinois. And then this Sunday, we're returning to Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy for Sinatra Sunday, along with Jerry Jam. So it's a busy, busy week. Other shows coming up, folks. Next Wednesday, we'll be at the Schiller Park concert in the park. That's July 20th with Tony Toto, Jerry Jams, and Danny Raimondi. And then next Thursday on the 21st will be at JC Pub in McCook, Illinois. Next Saturday, July 23rd, Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy, set with the main event band, Tony Toto, Danny Raimondi, Rhino Ryan, yours truly, and my good buddy Mike Restivo from Mistaken Identity and Mojo's Jukebox. That is a lot of fun. So we're excited about that. Well, Albert, you're at Beatle Fest. That's right. You will be at Beatle Fest. That's right. Yvette, August 11th to the 14th, August the 12th to the 14th. August 11th to the 14th is Taylor Street Italian Fest. I think we're going to be there on the 12th. We're trying to confirm the Saturday, but for sure, the Friday for sure on the 12th. A lot of stuff going on. For the Italians out there, Italian Unity Day is going to happen on July 25th, Arrigo Park, 801 Loomis, and that's going to be starting at 3 o'clock. Everybody get together for Unity for the Italian community. You can come. You don't have to be Italian to be there. It's a great little event. Kathy, I hope you're doing well. I hope you all are doing well, everybody. Joe Nasca, I wish you were there too, buddy. It would have been like old times. Yeah, Roberta, Erica was there Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, man. And she's got a broken foot, and her hubby's in a wheelchair. This woman don't stop. You got to appreciate fans and friends like that, man. Kudos. Even Pam and Dave are out 4 nights. I mean, it's just amazing. And I am the most luckiest damn person in the world to have as many people come and see me as well they do. And I just love you for it all, man. I just love you all for it. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying, Albert. I'm trying. All right. So I'm wearing a different hat today. It's not the hat that Larry Storch would play, of course, of F Troop. We did lose the great Larry Storch from the great comedy Western F Troop. I used to love that show. He died at the age of 99 years old, ladies and gentlemen. We also lost the great James Caan at the age of 82 years old. We already talked about it on Friday, but was another devastating blow for the actors and the community. Great Italian actor, of course. Tony Sirico, of course, played Paulie Walnuts in The Sopranos. Probably one of the greatest television shows ever made. Still more Emmys than any other television show in television history. Paulie Walnuts dies at the age of 79 years old. Of course, Tony Sirico. And that was very sad. Danny Mazzi, my good buddy Danny. How you doing, Pally? I hope you're doing well. That's the same hat that Norton wore. That's right, Ralph. Hello, Ralph. Hello, Ruffy boy. Yeah, it's one of my, thank you. Yeah. So I wore a little hat today. I want to first say congratulations to April starting her new job, our executive producer, and I wish you the best at your job today. All right, folks. So let's also August 14th, Sunday, August 14th, Oceans Rat Pack, myself, Bill Saratella, and Elliot Winbush will be at Bourbon Street in Marionette Park for a special tribute to Steve Mongo McMichael and ALS Foundation. Big Mike for Big Promotions is putting this together. Same people that brought us out to Arizona. And it's going to be a great cause. And all the money goes for ALS on Sunday, August 14th. Marionette Bourbon Street's a great place too. And a couple of bears are going to be there. We're going to have a live announcement of actual people that will be there that night. I'll announce them more as we get closer to the date. But come out and support ALS and Steve Mongo McMichael. Prayers. Also today, of our friends from Highland Park, they had, as of this morning, at 10:14 a.m. in the Highland Park, the whole town, everybody went a moment of silence to show respect for the tragedy that happened on the 4th of July. So that happened today in Highland Park. Crazy. Still, they're still trying to recover after it. It's going to take a while for them to recover from emotionally and everything that's going on. We were supposed to do a show in 2 weeks there at Players Grill, but it was moved, and rightfully so. I don't know how many people could actually be celebrating. It's going to take a little time to heal in that town, and but they all came together, and which all you can do when stuff like that happens. All you can do is come together as a community, as families. Anybody understand why Biden sold our reserve gas to China? Oh, buddy, I don't know, pal. I don't know. Almost looks like comedian Jack Leonard. Yeah, there you go, Emo True. He had a head too. Yeah. I don't know why Biden does anything, folks. I don't even know how this guy's still president of the United States. Or better yet, I don't even think he was elected president of the United States. Oh, you already know my thoughts on the whole situation. So, buddy, we missed you. We had the old crew, Joe, Renee, Sonny, cousin Tommy, of course, at Pier 290 in Lake with a packed house. I mean, I couldn't believe how crowded this place was. Going back, August 13th, Mars, August 20th. A lot more stuff. All right, folks, what else we got here today? Let's see. When they don't touch what you've become, then they dig up who you used to be. Now, this happens to me all the time. Oh, well, Tony was this before, and oh, he was like this before, and oh, him and the girls that he had, blah, 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 blah. You know, people judge you 20 years ago when they talk about you now. And unfortunately, that is horrible in this business, in this world. Now, granted, if you're more of maybe because I'm out there a lot, it's my name gets mentioned a few times here and there, but they never understand what you become, or always going back to the past and always going back to get a kick in, and it happens to everybody. All right, Ellie, I hope you're doing well, my good friend. Ellie Weinhardt, great actress, comedian, of course, from the TV movie. Of course, Lerone, great comic, also #1 Joan Rivers impersonator, and she's just a great lady. So, okay. All right, quiet there, Zoe. We're doing a show here. Quiet. All right. So, anyway, yeah, isn't that true? So they're always like what you used to be. That's what it is. One thing you got to realize, folks. One thing, going shopping when you're hungry. Now, I don't know if it happens to the Italians, but we decided to go shopping, and we're like, I just got to go shopping for a few things, and you come back with a cartload of shit. I think the worst thing you can do is go grocery shopping when you're hungry, right? It's just a little crazy as it is, but hey, it happens. And they're off. Love the Norton hat. Oh, brother raccoon. Anyway, yeah. So going grocery shopping when you're hungry, and me and my wife used to do it all the time. And now it's just probably better now. But I think even when you don't go actually to the store and you're ordering stuff online, you just look through the catalog of stuff. Oh, I'll get that, even though you don't need it. You know. That's the truth, Kathy. Who let the dogs out? Woof, woof. Yeah, people can't forget the past and look for the new. Mary, you're hoping. You're hoping, but you know how it is. It's a little crazy. Today is National Blueberries Day. For anybody who likes blueberries, I can take it or leave it. That's just me. All right, folks. And Ronnie B, every day of life, can you better yourself? There will always be those who dwelt in the past. Ronnie B. Elvis, you're absolutely right, my friend. I hope you're doing well with your fishing, you and Deborah. Hope you're having a good time. All right, guys. We all love, and I think we all love and admire the great Rodney Dangerfield. And one of his great jokes was, my old man, he didn't help either. The time I was kidnapped, they sent him a piece of my finger. And he said, I still need proof. You gotta love Rodney Dangerfield and some of the jokes that he said, man. Especially when there's just one after another, and you see this guy, he just was one of the best. Okay, here's a question. Tony, people sent me, when you eat dinner or lunch or a snack, do you use paper plates or regular plates? Well, folks, I'm going to tell you something. You probably know. If you don't know, we use paper plates for everything. Everything. Breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, unless we're having family over, unless it's a sit down, then of course we use the regular plates. Regular plates, regular nice dinner plates, not the kind that, the Italians, they take out once a year for christenings. And I think we got 2 sets of those in a garage that nobody uses. And they're probably worth, I don't know how much money because they spend so much money on them, but nobody uses them. The little cups, the little thing, it's crazy. Paper plates, barbecue paper plates, everything, regular plates. Okay. Well, we use paper plates for everything. Everything. So the question that asked me, yes, we use paper plates. Unless, like I said, holidays, we don't use paper plates. Birthdays, it depends. And we're catering. If we're catering or we order out, it is what it is. I like paper plates. I love them. But we use our dishwasher 3 or 4 times a day. So that dishwasher is going all day long. It's almost like our microwave door. I'm surprised. We probably went through 4 microwaves since I've been with Laura. Oh, the door in and out, like a refrigerator. Open, close, open, door, up. I don't know how many times. Whew. It's crazy. Replying, I ran into an Elvis Imperial coming in my driveway. He smiled. He departed. He said your driving sucked. Did he not, Albert? Did he say the driving was good or bad? Or did he compliment your driving? An Elvis impersonator actually was on the side of the driving next to Albert. Albert's in one car. The Elvis impersonator's another and says about his driving. And then they both smiled at each other. Oh, it's crazy. Did you guys flip each other off? Did that happen? Because, you can't even do that anymore. I hate paper plates. Christine, it is what it is. I know some people love them, some people don't, but you're absolutely right. Someone asked me the question. All right. Enjoy some of the younger generation. Enjoy your 20s and 30s and 40s because the green light, check that oil light, comes on after 50 years old. And, I've been very fortunate, God bless, with my health. I just wish I could keep my weight. I'm always like 15 pounds over what I should be. Sometimes I lose and sometimes I gain. It's just, I don't know. It's the worst problem I've ever had. I go on diets and I lose them. And then anyway, but they say after 50 or 60, I don't know. I'm going to be 60 in December. The things all change. I hope not. Golden age, my ass, Carol. There you go. He was a total gentleman. Well, there you go, Albert. Very good. Very good. Very good. All right. So let's get some birthdays that we missed this past weekend. Fred Gwynn, of course, Herman Munster, the great Fred Gwynn celebrated a birthday. My good friend and great entertainer and used to be part of a Chicago Rat Pack. My good buddy, Jack D'Amico, does an incredible Frank Sinatra and more good stuff. The great Jack D'Amico. Cindy Spins, happy birthday, honey. Hope you enjoy. You're still having a good time. Kevin Hall, of course, from the NWO and the WWF, 63 years old for all you wrestling fans out there. Tom Hanks celebrates a birthday this past weekend, the actor Tom Hanks. Actor Kevin Bacon turned 64 years old this past weekend. One of the great rock and roll voices of our time, the late, great Bon Scott of AC/DC, passed birthday this past weekend. My good friend Tracy Waltman Tracy, how you doing, my good friend? She's a children's book author. We had her on the show. Me and Tracy go back many, many years. Marty Paisan, Sunday Sauce Spot host. Marty, I hope you had a great birthday, my friend. Dakota, a great singer in Chicago, now he's in California. I think he's gonna doing some stuff out there. So Dakota, I hope you had a great one. Ronnie James Dio, of course, of Dio, celebrated a birthday, and a beloved heavenly birthday to my very good friend, the great Kenny Keecher, who passed away years ago. Me and Kenny were very close, and thank you, Richard Hamlin, for reminding me that. And John Keecher watching right now, his brother. Kenny was just one heck of a guy and was a big Tony Ocean supporter. And we used to have a lot of fun together. And it's just sad when Kenny passed away. So my prayers again to John Keecher. John, I hope you're doing well, and the Keecher family. I miss you guys. Hope you're doing well. Dave Antonelli, thank you so much for Thursday, buddy, and Saturday. We had a great long weekend. I think it's cocktails tonight at Cousins. That's right, Steve Lawrence, 87. I thought I mentioned his birthday on Friday, but thank you, Ro, and thank you, seeing Ro and Lola on Friday at Chicago Prime, and thank you for the Dean Martin celebrity his TV show DVD. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. The kids look like they had a ball on Thursday and Saturday. Lindsay and the crew. Thank you, Dave. And April Keep was my used car manager back in the day. Great guy. Yes, Richard, you're absolutely right. You don't find them like Kenny Keech. But thank you, guys. A lot of fun. So we're having a good day today, folks. Let's see. Big workout for me today, folks. Big workout today. I had to go all the way because the guy left the newspaper all the way to the front end of the driveway. So, what a workout that was to go get that newspaper. Tough. All right, folks. How about more sad news? I hate sad news, but you know what? This is all that's coming up these days in the news. Out of maybe 50 stories that are shitty, you get one good one. How about this poor guy? This is in Michigan. Michigan, folks. Him and his wife were working a food drive. He's 82 years old. He backs up. Now, mind you, this happened at 9:50 p.m. at night. He backs up while he's leaving the food drive, and he runs over his wife and kills her. How tragic can you get? They're working a food drive together. Finished the night, 9:50 at night. He's backing it out. Boom, runs her over. I mean, it is horrible. Oh, you know, it's bad enough when you get a crazy whacked out people. Isn't that horrible, Pete? I hope you're doing well. Horrible, Tony. Kathy, it is horrible. It's bad enough when a psycho starts shooting people's houses and going into parades or going into schools. Bad enough like that. But it's also horrible when here he is. They just work together, husband and wife, a food drive, you know, doing things together. He backs out the car and runs her over. His life is finished. His life is finished. His partner's gone. He killed her accidentally, of course, but still. I don't know. It makes me wonder sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, should there be a cutoff at the age of driving? That, you know what? I wasn't even going to bring up that question, but let's bring it up. Should there be a cutoff at the age of driving? Now, there is no cutoff if you're president of the United States, how old you are. There is a cutoff sometimes when you're working at a job. Usually when you get to a certain age, unfortunately, they tell you, they come up with some excuse. Well, you're doing this and we have to let you go, but whatever it is. So I don't know. Should there be a cutoff age for people who drive? Keep up the great work, Moke. Your inspiration, entertainer, the classic extent you deserve it. Gil, thank you, my brother, and I hope we can do some stuff together in the future, my friend. Carol says yes. Kathy Schweistek says yes. I think so, too. I think there should be an age that you're not allowed to drive anymore, folks. Yes, I think it should. My mom's going to be 91 in September. I feel safe. She gave up driving. And now with Uber and other ways of getting around, I think we should eliminate a certain age. The problem is, guys, Pina says there are so many health issues after a certain age. Okay, there you go. Tony Toto, of course, the great Tony Toto. Great job again, T, on Saturday. Look forward to seeing you twice this week. So Tony says 80 years old. Christine says not sure what age, but once you're 90, it's too old to drive. And I think, you know what, to be safe, I think 80 is a good year. I think 80 can do it. I agree with you. But then there's some 80-year-olds, and they're just still doing great. So does it depend on your health? Does it depend on your vision? Does it depend on your hearing? You know, I don't know. That's a touchy situation, but it needs to change. Now, this gentleman here was 82. Horrible. Just a little thing that goes out to Albert or any other Beatle fans. When George Harrison, the Beatles, came to the United States, when they came to America, you know, they had the haircuts that people thought was actually long, but they really weren't long if you think about it. And they asked him, "What do you call your haircuts?" And George goes, "Arthur." The name Arthur he called his haircut. Anyway. Again, this Robert Crimo III. I mean, they're showing more and more shit about this piece of shit. How about his teen sex doll that he showed all over social media? This guy was a whack job. And he's going to get what's coming to him. But then another sad story, even though in today, all the horrible stuff that happened in Highland Park, and they did have a moment of silence this morning at 10:14 for respect to Highland Park. But then, of course, the poor young kid, the 8-year-old boy, Cooper Roberts, he was shot, but unfortunately, he will never walk again. So 7 dead, how many injured? And here was a little boy, 8 years old, who was shot, and he will never walk again. No, he's not dead, but he'll never walk again. And he's 8 years old. And he went to a parade where all the kids love parades. You think he's ever going to go to another parade again? You pull up to a light and the guy's driving a vet in the 80s. Yeah, that's true. Sorry, I could not stop by and see you. That's all right, T-Bone. I hope you had a good time, Tony Bison. Don is 92 and still driving. Okay, so it depends. I don't know. This poor guy was 82 years old, backed up and killed his wife. Now, like I said, maybe though it was nighttime, you know, I don't know which is worse. Tony, sorry, you got it, buddy. Yeah, that's all right, pal. All right, here we go. Again, all the things you wanted to do in life. Remember all that list you have? Do it. Do them. Don't wait. Don't wait for the golden years. There is no golden years, folks. Don't wait. Just until I save enough money. No, go do it now. Go out and buy that car, or go out and take that trip, or go out and buy those new golf clubs. Buy or do whatever you were saving up. Go and do it now. Live for today. Thank you, Mary. Live for today, man. Nothing is promised. Nothing. I'll wait till tomorrow. Fuck tomorrow. I'm sick of hearing people passing away and dying. It's sad. Grab it. Do it. It might cost you something. You might, you know, all right, but take that shot, man. Take that shot. CNN host stunned by the guest that was on CNN and exposed Dr. Fauci for all his misinformation. Oh, they were all shocked. Oh, they're still talking about this crack papa. You don't see him anymore, do you? You're probably on some island somewhere. Priscilla, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. You're right. I just lost a dear friend at 65 years old. Right, Kathy? So sorry for your loss. CNN sucks the big one. Yes, they do. Yes, they do, Gil. CNN, the only channel that has more workers than viewers. Look at this guy, folks. It's crazy in this world. People are shooting people for the most stupidest things. Here's a gentleman, guys. This man is looking at life in prison after a guilty plea for fatally shooting a postal worker because he was not getting his mail. Whatever happened about calling the post office and going, hey, how come I'm not getting mail? Or maybe taking a trip to the post office, finding out why you're not getting mail. You shoot the postman? Ricky, how you doing, buddy? Live it now, man. You're absolutely right. Live it now. This guy pleaded guilty. At least he pleaded guilty. He's going to spend the rest of his life in jail for shooting a postman because there was no mail. Where's my mail? My God, what is it with these people? Now everything, the solution is go shoot somebody or stab somebody or hit somebody over the head? This is a gas station, ladies and gentlemen, in Cleveland, Ohio. A gas station in Cleveland, Ohio lost $12,000 for discounting gas for 3 hours. So what this gas station did for the town in Ohio, Cleveland, what they did for the town, for 3 hours, they discounted gas. And the gas station lost $12,000. The question, was it worth it? Absolutely. Because let me tell you something, how it was worth it. Did they lose the $12,000? Yes. And you know they're going to make it up because it's going to go back up and whatever it is. But the point is, what this gas station did for this town, everybody's going to remember that this gas station, for 3 hours that day, lowered the price of gas. Yes, the gas station lost $12,000, but the many happy people were happy that they got gas at a cheaper price. So when everything balances out and you got 2 or 3 gas stations around, what gas station are you going to go to? You're going to remember that gas station, and you're going to go over there because they gave the people the discount. So good thing. According to the New York Post, Texas Governor Greg Abbott tells Union troopers and National Guards to deport migrants. You know what? That's going to go over and over again. We talk about it all the time. All these people illegally coming into the United States of America. Look, I want people to come to the United States. It's still, look, as fucked up as the United States is, it's still better than all these other countries in the world. With that, we know already. But if these people are coming in, we say this over, come in the right way. Come in the right way to the United States. Pay your taxes, do what you got to do, and come live in a great country. So I have no remorse when these people get arrested trying to sneak into our country. We would get fucking trouble if we snuck into their country. Yes, horrible, 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 horrible. Here's another crazy story. There's a mom, loves dogs. So she goes and becomes a sitter for pit bulls. Pit bulls are incredible dogs, but very violent. And she was and I mentioned the word dog, and Zoe starts barking. What is the chances of that? Right, Zoe? Okay. Anyway, this poor woman was mauled by pit bulls as she was watching them. And wow, that's horrible. Blockbuster. How many people remember Blockbuster? I remember seeing my wife Laura years ago. We used to bump into each other at Blockbuster. I tried to talk to her, but she used to run away when she seen me in the store.
Did you blame me?
She blamed me, she says. Anyway, folks, in 2013, Blockbuster announced that they would be closing all their stores. Well, one gentleman here in Virginia loved his Blockbuster so much, he got a hold of the company and bought it. Kept the same name, Blockbuster, but bought the video company, the store, so you can still sell videos. It's just not negotiable. It's not. Bye-bye, honey. So it's just not affiliated with Blockbuster, but he didn't, because Blockbusters are all closing. But he wanted to keep the name and he wanted to keep the store because that's one of his favorite stores. So he took over the store. I like the old tradition stuff. I used to love Blockbuster, man. I used to love it. You go in on Fridays because the new movies were out. And then you go for the old movie days. I think it was like $3 or $1. You can pick your old favorite movie or buy one movie, get one movie free. Oh, it was always cool finding some stuff that you never, seen before and maybe find some old movies. All right, here we go, folks. Let's see here. Another thing which is tragic here in Highland Park. We were talking about of course, we talked about the tragedy here in Highland Park. Highland Park policeman, there was one person who got wounded in Highland Park by a bullet on the 4th of July, got shot by it, had to go to the hospital, tried to get a police officer. Of course, the police officer said, you might have to find another way of getting to the hospital because there's not enough ambulances for everybody hurt. Imagine that. It's a scary thing, man. This guy had to find another way of getting to the hospital, but at least he was alive. But the tragic thing when those poor cops are looking around and telling this poor person who just got shot that, hey, man, sorry, we can't help you because our ambulance is already full of injured and dead people. Oh, yeah, Richard, standing at the counter waiting for the movie that you want to be returned, right? So you'd be waiting there and wait for that person to return that movie because they only have 3 or 4 copies of the movie, remember? So you'd be waiting. I used to love returning the movie, though, when you open a little slack and put it inside the little thing. So you really didn't have to go into the store if you were returning the movies. Sometimes you thought you could get away with returning it a day late, and then you get that thing when you go back in. The movie was a day late. So sad. I'm seeing some of the pictures of the Highland Park police devastated by the craziness that was going on. And what can you do? They did a great job, though. Kudos to the Highland Park police and ambulance and first responders over there for doing the best they could and taking care of the injured and doing what they had to do and taking down this piece of shit. And people say we don't need cops. Really? There was no cops in Highland Park. What do you think would have happened? It's just more. It's more and more. People are just more and more like we were just talking about the guy who shot the mailman because he didn't get his mail. Here's another crazy nut job. Angry guy got pissed off at a restaurant. He trashed it. He trashed the restaurant because they charged him $1.75 for sauce. Now, we all know with inflation, everything's been up. The sauce, everything is up. The chicken, all the food, all the drinks, everything is up. We know that already. This guy, I wanted some extra sauce for his meal, whatever it was. They charged him $1.75. This guy goes ballistic and destroys the restaurant. Erica, thank you, my dear friend. And again, we mentioned earlier in the show, if you were watching, great seeing Erica on Thursday and Saturday and Sunday. You are the best, Erica. I love you, honey. I love you, man. In the wheelchair, she's a trooper with her broken foot and her poor hubby walking around helping her out. You guys are unbelievable. Thank you. People are whack, Kathy. That was teenagers, right, Robert? It doesn't make a difference if it was a teenager or old man, but still, just because the sauce was $1.75, well, maybe pass on the sauce. Oh, I hope you're having a good trip on your Route 66, Robert. I hope you're having fun, my good friend, the General. God bless you. Here we go, folks. Pastor convicted. Listen to this, man. There's a pastor, priest, convicted of raping a child and went to prison. When he went to prison, folks, he was beat up. Aggravatedly beat up pretty bad. He sues the prison. And folks, this piece of shit wins $2 million. Now, we've always heard that when child molesters end up getting arrested and ending up in prison, even the meanest, coldest prisoners out there, they hate child molesters. So this is a pastor. This is a pastor. Child sex crimes. child molesting, ends up in jail. They beat him up. He gets $2 million from a lawsuit. Angelo, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Carol, what the fuck is right? A pastor convicted of raping children gets awarded $2 million from getting beaten up in prison. Now you know they can't touch him again. They can't touch him again. Or maybe they can't. End his life already. You know what, folks? I have no remorse for anybody that touches kids. I have no remorse for anybody that hits women. I have no remorse for people who fuck around with kids. It's just not right. And this pastor should have got beaten up, but then he wins $2 million. I repeat it because it's driving me crazy. Drives me so crazy. Right, Mary? Agreed. All right. So, the son of the family says, Mom and Dad, I got something I got to tell you. I'm gay. And the parents disown the son when the son comes up front and tells them that he's gay. The parents disown him. But then the hypocrite parents that they are were pissed off that they weren't invited to the wedding when the boy got married, was getting married. Now, touchy subject here, but we're going to go for it. I want people to be happy. If you can't find your love and you find someone, it doesn't make a difference, man. If someone comes up to me, Tony, what would you say if your kid came up and said, I'm gay? They're happy. I want them to be happy. I want them to have a good life. And if that's going to make them happy, God bless. But this hypocritical family, ladies and gentlemen, disown the son. Then they find out later that he's getting married, and then they call him and bitch that they weren't invited to the wedding. Kathy, I agree with you. They should have been invited to the wedding because they disowned the son. But then they called and bitched that they weren't invited. Hypocritical bullshit. Bullshit. Emo, that is the lowest ever. Child molesters cut off his business and let him bleed out. There you go, Ronnie. I agree. NBC, National Broadcasting Company, NBC channel, Oceanside official, caught looking at porn in a library in San Diego. Now, you know what? I give this guy credit. Maybe he shouldn't. I don't know. If he was on company time, that's a no-no. But if it was lunch, I don't know. But if he goes into a library and looking at porn or whatever the hell he's doing, at least he's not molesting anybody. He's not raping anybody. He's looking at porn. Come on, we've all done it. Some of us still do. Let's be honest here. I think they're more pissed off that he got caught doing it maybe while he was working. That probably wasn't a good move. I mean, if that's what he gets arrested for looking at porn, oh boy, kudos to you. At least you didn't shoot the librarian when they told you they didn't have any porn magazines. I didn't even know libraries had porn. Wow. Does any right? You had to throw a story in that's just going to rattle some feathers here, folks. It's a library. I didn't know a library you can find porn at. Anyway, it is what it is. You got to pull them out every now and then, folks. All right, let's hear it is, folks. In the window. Another crazy mom here. She got arrested, according to People magazine. The daughter's 7 years old, sitting in the back seat, falls out the car window, and she gets run over in the California Expressway. There's a mother not paying attention to her kid. It's a 7-year-old daughter falls out the window of an expressway, and then when the kid falls off, a car runs him over, and she dies on the expressway. Carol, that's what I'm thinking. I didn't know libraries had porn. You find it under P. General, you find it under P. Oh, that's a good one. That was to the Purim story. Now what happened to this poor kid? 7-year-old daughter falls out of a window. Oh, God. Watch your kids when they're in the car, would you? Watch your kids. Built, not bought. Earned, not given. Hustled. It just drives me crazy when I look at some of these stories and some of this stuff. I don't know. It's just crazy what this world is. You just hope to find some good stories. And even when the good stories come, they're like this, because then there's another 60 of them that come and destroy that whole feeling that we have here. National Chicken Day. So Friday was National Fried Chicken Day, and today is National Chicken Day. God bless. All right, folks. According to ABC, you heard about this, right, folks? A 30-year-old man is in custody after trying to steal the CTA Blue Line on the west side of Chicago. He tried to steal the train. ABC, 30-year-old man in custody after trying to steal the CTA Blue Line train on the west side of Chicago. Imagine if this crackpot would have stole this train. What if there was, well, obviously, hopefully the people were coming out of it. Obviously, that's probably when he tried to jump on. Is this crazy? This is absolutely nuts, ladies and gentlemen. This is ridiculous, folks. It is July 11th, and I've still heard people blowing off fireworks. I'm telling you, one got real close and almost burned my Christmas tree. Thank you, Vito Zotto. Love your jokes, my friend. Was he? Where was he going to take it home? Where was he going to take the train? Right, Mary? Yeah, come on, everybody. Let's go for a ride. My daughter, good story. Dana is being honored at the top teacher in Chicago. Well, Ellie Weinhardt, congratulations to your daughter who's being honored as the top teacher in Chicago. Good for you, Ellie, and good for Dana, and good for Isabella Drake. I think she's watching too. She's a teacher. You know what? Kudos to the teachers, man. We love the teachers. Teachers is good, and it's important that we have teachers. So, Ellie, you should be proud. God bless you, man. Good for you, and she should be proud. And all the teachers should be proud. Today is 7-Eleven free sushis. Free free slushies at 7-Eleven. Not free sushi, because that's got to be horrible at 7-Eleven. Any sushi at 7-Eleven. But free slushies at 7-Eleven. Now there you go. Thank you, the General, for that information. Oh, God. Look, this world is going nuts. This is a Philadelphia. In the city of Philadelphia, folks, there's a video of 4 boys and 3 girls beating a 73-year-old man to death with a traffic cone. And they have this on video, folks. Google it. They have this on video. Mind you, it's 3 girls, 4 boys and 3 girls. 7 people with traffic cones beating up a man. Where do you go from there? Where do you go from there? Fireworks till Labor Day. Right. There you go, Christine. Absolutely. Slurpee. There you go, Kathy. 7 people to beat up a man with a traffic cone? Beat him to death? And it's caught on video? The thing is, why? Yeah, why? Probably pissed off at something. Pissed off at something because they didn't say excuse me. Who the hell knows? Here's a question for you folks. I think this is a good move. I think it's a good idea. Tell me what you think. According to NBC again, they are trying to speak with the airlines and trying to get families to sit together when they're flying on a plane to go somewhere. I think that's a great idea. If you're a family, you should all sit together. And sometimes you can't. You know, if you get 2 tickets and you went over there and you can't sit together. But I think these airlines are trying to do that. Let's see. Good upbringing, Mary. There you go. What I don't understand is how many crimes are on video, but still nobody ever gets caught. How about it, Christine? How about the guy that has the video camera? How about getting in there and trying to call some help here instead of keeping the video camera and watching this happen? David, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Right? All this stuff happens on video. How about dropping that stupid video camera and try to help? I know it might be crazy right now because you don't know what these kids have these days. They could probably pull a machine gun and start shooting you. Call the cops. Do something. All right, let's get back to the airline story. Do you want to sit next to your family if you're flying on vacation? I think that's a great thing. I think the airlines are in trouble right now because they're getting a lot of, and it's not the airline's fault, folks. We know that the gas, and we know that there are people just not going to work anymore. So some of these airlines are going through a lot of shit right now. And right here, they're trying to come up to see if families should sit together when they fly on vacation or they're flying on a trip. If you're on the airplane and you have your family, I think you should be able to sit together. I think it's a great idea. But some people might not want to sit next to their family on a trip. Cops won't do anything because of the mayor. Well, that's in Chicago, Mary. You're right. This happened in Philadelphia. The only problem with the airline seats is people want to get moved to sit with family free, but the people getting moved pay for their seats. I got that, Christine. So I think maybe they can come up with a way that when you make the reservation, this is our family, and then maybe they can work something out ahead of time that the families could sit together. But I do understand where you're coming from, and I've seen people get up and walk, change their seats to accommodate a family. I did see that, so it can go either way. Oprah Winfrey is in the news this weekend, folks. But she's in the news not for something she did. What one of her good friends did. Oprah. She's always having good people around her and people with positive attitudes. Maybe Oprah didn't realize that her very close friend, Jerry Harris, was sentenced to 12 years in prison for child rape crimes. Oprah, wake up. Oh, Oprah, these are all good people that surround me. One of your very good friends, Jerry Harris, was arrested, 12 years in prison for child rape crimes. Again, we're going back. What is it with these people with the kid rapes and what happened? What happened to a guy just finding a regular girl his age and another girl finding a man her age? What's with this child stuff? It's been going for years and years and years. It's always been under the cover, under the mattress, never shipped. And my God, all you hear about is now. Drives me crazy. How do you get off on raping a kid? I know guys and girls that can't even get off the regular people their age. How do you get off to a kid? What's wrong with these people? All right, folks, I'm sorry. It's coming to the end, folks. Can't take any more. Anyway, Ocean Spit, a little show about big things. Again, thank you for spending your Monday with us. And like I said, by the end of the month, we're going to start having guests again on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. More guests, or we're going to start getting back to routine. Now, this Thursday, I wish I could have my wife with me again, but she's traveling. She's going away to Kansas City with my daughter, Gianna, and they're going to a wedding. Going on Thursday. Wedding is Friday. They can hang a little on Saturday. And then their flight leaves at like 3 o'clock Sunday morning. And they're coming back on Sunday. So These crazy world we live in. All right, folks. Again, let me give you the rundown. Tomorrow we'll be at the Butterfield Country Club. Tuesday, Thursday we'll be at the Berkeley Concert in the Park, Berkeley, Illinois, with the Main Event Band. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Saturday we'll be at Rock and Relief in East Dundee at Rosie's O'Hare for my good friend Joe DiCaffio. We start at 1 o'clock, me and Daryl Armenstadt. It's only 45 minutes. But they got the Cave Dwellers. They got a lot of other great entertainers. They got Jimmy San, some Shadows of the Night, Joe Contafio, of course, one of the best, and Seventh Heaven. A lot of great bands will be there. A lot of good event for Rock and Relief. It's going to be a good time. We'll be there from 1 to 1:45. Then Saturday night, I have a special private party for the Gulo family on the 16th. And then Sunday, Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy for Sinatra Sunday with Jerry James. All right, guys. I want to thank you all for listening to the show today. And let's go back to Patriot Funding Incorporated, ladies and gentlemen. When money and timing is everything, that's right, commercial lending at its finest. Dave Antonelli says Patriot Funding Incorporated is the best. And he'll take care of you because he does a great job. He's a good guy. You all know David. If you don't, get to know him. Great. Patriot Funding Incorporated, commercial money lending. 630-675-4730. You guys have been an incredible audience again today. Thank you for starting the week off with us. Back tomorrow, same time, same station. And please check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609. Be kind to everybody out there, folks. Try to get through the day because it's always tough. I love you all. Thank you so much for being great friends, and for supporting local establishments and live entertainment. It's been a great day. God bless you all. And the great words of Sir Ringo Starr, peace and love. God bless you. Peace and love, everybody. Enjoy the day. See you tomorrow.